And if I incorporate them, I just end up purging them. So, that's a thing. But yeah, not too bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna give these guys some energy credits and minerals so they can produce things and not worry too much. Time project, sure. We have to get a science ship over there. That's okay, we'll do it later. I really want to finish researching this. Like really, really, really bad. Hurry up and get there, you fool. Everyone panic! Crystal weed, the space drug of choice for Irish Jesus. Yes. Man, Are we live? We good? Yeah, we do have a really bad Canadian storm right now, guys, and I apologize. So, panic. Preferably not at the disco, but you could if you wanted. Oh, big hype for this, though. Scientist level 5 is so hard to get. And we done it, boys. This is where I'm going to call it for the night. I really want I've got my Devastator, like torpedoes. I've got a stupid strong army at this point. Beautiful. I mean, we've got everything we need, right? Got a negative balance. I like that. I'll get the floral study going after we research this, because, really. Yeah, I'm sorry to call it so early for some of you. I know some of you just came in now, and I appreciate that, but yeah, it's 5:30 a.m. here, so probably be... I still think my fleets are strong. What are you talking about, Silas? They're huge. They're pretty big, though. No, Borrowed. We're not going to end it right away. We're going to wait until we finish this event. Probably do like another 10 minutes after that, maybe. Like, I'm not like tired. It's hard difficult to give AI more stuff. I'm not sure, actually. I can check that before we quit for the night. Oh, look at these things, though. That's interesting that the old ships keep the look of the original races. That's cool. They still have our like pieces on. There we go. The archaeological expedition we sent, the Delta Pavonis 7A, has returned. Very little remained of the First League research base they were sent to investigate, but judging by its isolated location, we suspect that research conducted there was of a dangerous nature, possibly involving dimensional travel or advanced bioweapons. Recovered data disk from the Academy of Sciences has offered insights into how the scientific community of the First League was organized. So we got +1 League artifacts recovered and 150. Uh-oh. Long-term exposure to the pollen naturally occurring in Zinix's atmosphere acts on colonist pheromone receptors with a mild aphrodisiac effect, accompanied by a barely perceptible high. I knew it! The plant produces the most potent strain and is a flower common in the areas of the planet, squirreled away in some obscure taxonomic nook by scientists on Zinix, but known to the local Vidian dialect as Marin Karen. Remarkable. So we can get Pheromone, the first stage, gives happiness +10, or we can not allow mind-altering particles in the atmosphere. Oh, shit. I mean, I gotta see what happens. I'm sure it's bad, but I'm curious. So speaking of, where was that, by the way? World study. Zinix, right. Let's get the Damonix over there. Not you. Zinix. Which one are you? It might actually be one of these. Yeah, there it is. Research project. Civil unrest. Okay. Good job, you jerks. I gotta rebuild the thing. Hope you're happy. Oh, it was the slave. Of course it was. Frickin' Bob. Alright, you can have a mining network. You can repair that mining network. We really need to figure out, well, we need more money yet again, because our fleet maintenance is stupid high. Oh, our leader got unassigned. Oh, it's gone, actually. Ship upkeep. If you weren't going to die right away, I'd really like that. Oh, well. Damn Space Bob. Only thing worse than the real Bob. It's true. 100 months remaining. So 2 years and that guy will... Like, this will all be our territory. Should be pretty crazy. I mean, how does this put us comparable to you now? Still overwhelming. Okay. I know about the negative balance. I'm not worried about that. How does that put me comparable to Birdman? Wow, overwhelming, really? That's terrifying. Alright, well, maybe you? Overwhelming. Superior. Okay. Equivalent. So again, some of the races in this game, you can turn this option off. Start with a massive bonus to tech and stuff like that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, they're just a lot more powerful than we are. That's alright. Crystalline entities, I wouldn't mind killing some of those. I think we're going to go ahead and start demanding more from our stuff. Sorry, Empire planets. Okay. Give me 75 and I'll pay you if you need stuff. How's that sound? I think that sounds pretty good. Pretty good deal. It's actually probably a good idea to just make this one giant sector. Yes, I knew about the negative balance. It would also be good to have, like this be one giant sector and then have a really good general, or, you know, advisor leading it. But, you know, do what you can. You know what? Yeah, it's just, disable that alert forever. It's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, no, I love that, Jim. I think that's amazing. It's just... It does make... Yeah, exactly, Morta. That's the thing. I really like it, but right now we're sort of trying to figure out how to handle this. Because of the huge advantage they have. And the AI in this game allies really quick. On closer examination, the plants native to Xenix turn out to be rather dull. Some excrete pollen that have mild stimulating effect, and they're likely to have a propensity for rapid genetic change. Hardly impressive enough to warrant adopting as a strategy or luxury resource. Those things all scare me, those words when used. If we could not use genetic stuff, I don't like it, but that's all good. I'm sure it'll only end in tears. Nice. So how are we doing over here? Well, you need a job. Damn bum. Gotta be another Betharian power plant. It's gonna be a thing. Gene tailoring is your friend. Space GMOs. Yep, that's what it is. Hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to build that planetary capital, but it's not gonna happen for a little while, so. Marin Kerriman, not again! It just said it was okay. Reports from Xenix indicate that a worker productivity has declined recently, becoming stable at levels several percent lower than the NAR Dominion average. This may or may not be due to the stimulating effects of the pollen native to the planet. Probably is. Special projects being prepared should we wish to make our production pipelines more efficient to make up for the loss.
Situation log updated.
It's literally because they're having sex at the factory. Listen, I know, okay? I figured this out. You feel that you'll have to micromanage planets all the time, or they'll survive on their own. Mr. Vise, that's actually a thing. You could. I mean, I could actually make this a sector, not micromanage any of my planets. But, you know, did you skip techs to control more than 5 planets? No, techs are random. So I think there's some techs that are prerequisites for other techs, but I don't know what they are, obviously. And you do get randomly assigned techs, and you pick from the list. So we've just been picking what's been best at the time. Haven't seen anything that control more planets yet. Far-reaching changes to time management paradigms, and the way responsibility is delegated within all the fields of production and other duties on Cynics have produced good results. Populace has an evident desire, outside observers would call it an outright need, to be in close proximity to native flora. With clever scheduling and additional checks in place, productivity remains low, but it's driven above the lower limit of what can be deemed acceptable. So now it's plus 10%, so is that minus 5 or is that a plus 10? Okay, yeah, so it's minus 15, but then plus 10. Interesting. But happiness is high. There's literally only one guy working there. I wonder why productivity is low. Because he's not a slave, that's why. Well, problem solved, everybody. That worked out. Yeah, you can micro as little or as much as you like. It's pretty good. I like to micro. I'm not doing it right now, though, because, again, we're moving on to 6 a.m. and I'm getting a little tired. But, that's all good. And he's very unhappy. No. The happy ones you enslave. Cool, please. Get with the program here. Alright, so I actually have a shitload of stuff. I think it's about time we finally start building that second construction ship. Because we got a lot of stuff we can start harvesting now that our area is expanding slightly. Oh, that's amazing, Silas.
Construction complete.
Alright, did I finish it? Perfect. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I just had another one I never noticed. There, get building those ones. No. Can you find something to eat soon? I should probably find something to eat too, but it's a better idea not to fall asleep, or not to eat before you sleep. So I feel you, Flupsy. I just got done. Really crazy shift at work here. It was Mother's Day, which is one of the busiest days of the year for like a restaurant. Alright, we got all those going. Delta Pavonis. Nice, we can build on that now. Even though it's kind of outside our reach, but I guess it's just a not. Yeah, get those, and that's the enemy. I think war with this guy is going to be our next major encounter. Unfortunately, they're huge, like really huge. And they're overwhelmingly superior to us. But, you know. Absolutely, if you don't want to micromanage, you just... How do you increase your sphere's less reach of influence? Well, one thing you can do is, it costs influence to do. We actually have one over here, you can see it. Which we actually don't need anymore. Can I get rid of that frontier outpost? But you can build frontier outposts, or you can colonize lands. So, recent survey indicates that the residents of Zinix are much less likely than other denizens of the Nard Dominion to migrate to other planets. Survey does not address whether this could be due to psychological dependency on the low-level sensory arousal caused by the Marin Karen and its sibling plants. Yeah, it has literally everything to do with the drugs. Come on, guys. Can we get rid of this frontier outpost now, though?
The frontiers of our empire are by no means final.
Yeah,
Frontier
disband it. Yep,
outposts act
yep.
as
Nice. Well, there's one extra influence coming our way. Friggity frack. That is beautiful. I mean, it should be anyway.
Research complete.
I don't know. Because we got a colony up here now, so we don't need it. Okay, thank you. Galactic Administration, that is very cool. Ministry of Benevolence, rare technology. Like, you gotta go for the rare technology, right? What is this? Ethics Divergence. Oh, no, you don't, actually, because... Do I care about ethics divergence? No, I'm not using warp gates. Oh, we're just... Sorry, we're using warp. We're not using the wormholes. We just have wormholes from a previous vassal we had. Amoeba flagella. Amoeba strikecraft. Oh, that's cool. Wow, 50% armor pen, 100% shield pen. That's pretty good. I kind of want to go for this, I'll be honest. I mean, ethics divergence. Here's the thing, there's something I don't understand. So somebody can let me know right now. With ethics divergence, does that make it less likely, like, does that force other races to like my stuff more? Do you know what I mean? It seems pretty strong, though. I mean, I really want toxic kelp removal, but... Alright. Shit. Do it. So, yeah, warp is really simple. It's just like, you jump from A to B. You know what I mean? Wormhole is you build a wormhole thing, and then you have a giant range so you can warp anywhere within it. Makes your pots less likely to change from their current ethics. Oh, I don't really care about that, right? Marin transmission trouble. While productivity no longer declining on the planet, communications between the colony on Zinix and the capital on Nar are breaking down. Senior officials on Zinix are growing increasingly distant, and our clerks are complaining that even relaying simple directives is becoming an exercise in frustration. So either sigh or deploy an administrative tax force. So increase minerals and lower happiness. Code Mauve. That's funny. Ethics divergence means your race will lose some of your racial traits and or gain some other racial traits. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, wormholes have a huge range in the beginning. I think wormholes are probably the strongest option, but, you know, you can always lose the wormhole gates. Yeah, let's get this task force going. And who leveled up here? Orange Quake, nice. I agree with you, Lodge Boy. Wormholes are probably going to be the strongest one. Yep. But again, only time will tell. And Silas Genovese died, doing what he loved. Smoking that sweet, sweet crystal weed. Alright, who else can we get? Anomaly fail risk, I like that. Nice. Yeah, wormholes are instant travel over a very long range, yeah. Poor Silas. So we got this guy here. What the hiddly heck? I don't even know what button did that on my keyboard. But yeah, let's get Flendomo. Go ahead and be our new scientist for him. on the Dominatrix. Oh, these autonomous armies. Has it Kane Death? It's one of those things, like, I only have chat open. I never keep track of how many people are watching, because I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm glad that people are interested, but you know what I mean? I feel like if you're worrying about that, you're doing something wrong. So, I only know after the stream when Borrowed goes, oh my goodness, guys, we had a lot of people. But aside from that, alright, I think you need to be conscripted in the slavery, my friend. That's gonna happen. There we go. Now, you're a little upset for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Do you realize, like, our entire race is about slavery? You damn fool. And now you're unhappy. I mean, I'll let you be unhappy. Oh, that's pretty cool, King Death. Last night I was actually pretty good, I think. So it appears that crack team of administrators sent the Zinix in order to set things straight have been turned. Fortunately for us, their plot to do as little work as possible was, unsurprisingly, sloppily executed and easily discovered. Heads will roll, metaphorically speaking, of course, as our last recourse is to depose the local government and manage the colony's affairs from the capital. Oh dear. Streamers this weekend sure like slavery. Well, it was pretty fun. Race looks like a bunch of geckos. I have geckos, actually. I like them pretty good. The thing about slavery is, it's the decadent trait is sort of a freebie trait, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people went with it. Well, we could have spent $400 at the beginning, but awesome. But again, we're probably, like, realistically, I'm probably going to lose this save when the new patch goes live. So. Oh, observatory, physics output, society output, engineering output, planetary sensor range. That's pretty freaking good, actually. I mean, maybe it's not that good. Hang on. How much is NAR producing? Like, anyway. 9, 6, and 5. So it's just like an extra 1 each. It's fine. Let's probably get antimatter reactors. I think that's going to be a lot more important to me. Anyway, guys, I think this is where we call it for the evening. A lot of cool things. How long till you're... No. Oh, you got a new leader. The red suits you. 68 months. So just under a year, and we'll have that whole set of land, part of the Nar Dominion. Anyway, I'm off for the evening. Take it easy, everyone. You know, have a nice night and all that kind of cool stuff. And again, the hype is real. Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun with Stellaris tomorrow. I wish I could play it more, but, you know, I got a busy day. And again, if you do put the Nar Dominion into your game, you can have them appear in the game and, you know, mess with them. Please let me know. You shoot me an email or message me on Twitter or something. But yeah, take it easy and get a good sleep, because you're going to need it, man. Going to need it to conquer the galaxy. Later.